Have you ever read any of the Jack Reacher novels?
No.
Have you ever seen the Jack Reacher TV show?
No.
Have you ever seen any of the films?
No.
Have you ever heard of Jack Reacher?
Does he look like Tom Cruise?
Ooh. Welcome to All Things Reacher. Hello, Susie Riddell. Hello, Susie Riddell.
Hello.
You have never read a Jack Reacher novel, is that right?
This is correct.
Okay, you know, so first things first, what do you think Jack Reacher is all about?
Well, it's hard to tell from the covers that I've seen. I think there's a lot of mystery and people walking into the distance in shadow. Maybe some guns.
Yeah, I mean, you're spot on so far.
Probably death.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't read... probably death. Quite a bit of death. Quite a bit.
Oh, good.
If you don't read Jack Reacher, what do you spend your time
Doing?
reading? Yeah. What are you doing if you're not reading Jack Reacher?
Well,
Do you just sit and look at the wall?
that's what I do.
Yeah.
I just go to bus stops and look at the posters.
This is very Jack Reacher.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what he does?
He goes to a lot of bus stops, yeah.
Maybe I'd be interested in him.
I think you would. Well,
Not
yeah,
in a romantic way, but
Oh, maybe though. Anyway.
What do I read? Well, I read all manner of things. I'm actually reading a book at the moment called How Not to Lose Your Shit with Your Kids.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've just finished a book called This Is Happiness,
Yeah.
which was a novel set in the 1930s in Ireland, which
Okay.
is very beautiful, poetic, and not very murdery.
Mm.
I don't think there was any murder, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to change your life with Jack Reacher.
Okay.
It sounds like none of these books have an action hero in them.
Not really.
So who would be an action hero? Because we've talked about 24
Oh, yeah.
in the past.
Although
so
I have only ever seen the first series.
I mean, it's all you need, really.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Pretty
lot
much
of rinse and
repeat. Yeah.
And as a Jack Reacher fan, I shouldn't really be saying that. Now, so who would a typical action hero be for you?
I love Indiana Jones.
Excellent, yeah.
If I was to be one,
Yeah.
it would be him. I did want to be Indiana Jones.
Okay, what is it
I
about
bought a
Indy
whip.
that you like so much?
The
And
leather jacket.
Yeah, try not to make it too sexual.
The jacket. No, but I wanted to be him.
The whip.
The whip. The fear of snakes.
Yeah.
The travel.
Yeah.
Adventure.
Yeah. The explosive diarrhea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that. The shots. A lot of shots.
Yeah.
The small children he sort of pairs up with.
Sure.
I like the kind of gung-ho, just like, crap, this is happening. Let's do it.
Dude, I think you're going to love Reacher.
Really?
I really do.
Does he have a diarrhea issue?
Well, majorly? He never talks about it, but
Diarrhea
yeah, he
and bus
does.
stops. Tick. Two favourite things.
Jack Reacher famously doesn't have a middle name. If you were to give him a middle name, what would that middle name be?
Barbara.
And why?
It would be mysterious, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Why?
Right, before we get into this, describe Jack Reacher to me physically, what he looks like in your head. And then I'll tell you what he looks like.
Does he look like Tom Cruise?
No.
Okay. What does he look like? I think he's quite tall because he's called Reacher. I'm wondering if that is actually a nickname. Does he reach for stuff? Is he like the guy you ask when you're at the supermarket and you cannot reach?
Constantly.
Okay.
He's a top shelfer.
Top shelfer.
Yeah.
He is. Oh, hello, stomach.
Is that explosive diarrhea?
He, I expect, is greying. Because now I'm in my late 40s, I'm finding men with a bit of grey more attractive.
Thank you.
There you are. He's probably got a bit of a stubble. I can't imagine he'd be particularly well groomed.
Okay.
Ruggedly handsome.
Right. So, I mean, you're nailing it. He's 6'5", 250
Cripes.
pounds.
I mean, that's even taller than I thought.
Right.
I don't know
and
what's
ruggedly
250
handsome.
pounds. What's 250 pounds in stone?
300 stone. So he
reaches both directions.
hence Reacher.
Wow.
Yeah. So you've pretty much nailed the description, and you're sticking with Barbara?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Jack
okay.
B. Reacher, but nobody knows what the B stands for until the very last page of the last book in the series.
Which will never happen. There will never be a last book.
Really?
No, I refuse to believe it. Now,
Okay.
here's my challenge to you. I'm calling this episode 0.5. Episode 1, I would like for you to have read one of my favourite Jack Reacher novels, The Visitor.
Look, mysterious.
Yes, mysterious walking
Shadowy
away.
figure.
6'5".
But is he actually as tall as the Brooklyn Bridge? And it's
Yes,
just weirdly,
perspective.
yes,
It's weird perspective.
it
He
is.
is as tall as the Brooklyn Bridge. I think that's Manhattan Bridge, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Sorry about that.
It's because there's probably a
How many pages?
7-chapter excerpt of the next novel at the end of it. They're not long. They're usually like 450, 500 pages. So my challenge is read The Visitor, which is one of my favourites, and then come back on and be the first guest on the podcast. How do you feel about that?
I feel excited, honoured, and excited.
And taller. Do you feel taller?
I feel like at least my arms are longer.
Yeah, excellent. Do me a favour. Read the description on the back cover and tell me your initial thoughts of it.
Including the quotes.
No, just the blurb. Yeah, the bump.
Sergeant Amy Callan and Lieutenant, I presume he's American, and Lieutenant Caroline Cook have a lot in common.
Lose the accent.
Okay. Both were Army high flyers. Both were acquainted with Jack Reacher. Both were forced to resign from the service. Now they're both dead. Found in their own homes, naked, in a bath full of paint.
Susie Riddell offers voiceover work.
Found in their own homes, naked in a bath full of paint. Apparent victims of an army man. A loner, a smart guy with a score to settle. A ruthless vigilante. A man just like Jack Reacher, but with more paint. Wow. They didn't say that last 2 bits, but...
Yeah, it didn't say wow. Imagine if the blurb on the back just of itself
wow.
Went, wow. Initial reactions, please.
I mean, it sounds intriguing.
Susie, here's my challenge to you. Do you feel like reading that and coming back in a few weeks and being the first guest on the podcast?
Absolutely.
See what you make of it.
Yeah. I mean, I might come back tomorrow. It's quite...
It's a page turner.
Yeah. It better be, because it's really quite thick.
Thank you. Susie, thanks so much for joining us. This has been All Things Reacher, the podcast that serves its justice cold, its coffee black, and the guests always leave a little bit confused.
So, does he leave his luggage at the airport?
Just see you next time.